Are you gonna move? Or am I gonna have to just walk around you? What's going on, guys? So, there's a card that I saw when I was on Dev Pro, because they had new cards, and I know they always add new cards a little late, because, not late, but I mean consistent to when they are released on the news. Other people already covered them. But there's a card that caught my eye that I'd like to talk about. There's a few cards that we'll make videos about them, but there's one that caught my eye already. It's called Dimension Barrier. I'd like to talk about it because I feel like it might actually be a new staple. Seems like a pretty decent card. Now, some people might not like it as much as others, but I feel like it's very useful. So let's talk about it. Alright, so I'm going to read it off my phone, because I'm not going to fuck this up. So I'm going to read this perfectly, okay? Now, Dimension Barrier is declare one monster card, Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Pendulum. This turn, neither player can special summon monsters of the declared type. Also, negate the effects of all face-up monsters on the field of the declared type. Why are they on the field? You can only activate one Dimension Barrier once per turn. So now, while there are definitely better traps over this card is good because if you're playing against a deck that you know heavily special summons and has plays to make, this is just an example, but it's a bad example, for a, why can't I think of the fucking card? It's the card that where you make a bunch of synchros, usually a Synchron deck plays it, and it's like the master card. Oh, fuck. Galactic God did a bunch of videos on too. Okay, everybody knows what card I'm talking about. Somebody put in the comments below what card I'm talking about, because I'm not even going to go search for it on the video. But that, like, they make a bunch of synchros to make it. You can activate this card, and you just basically stop them in their tracks. They can't special summon on this turn, and if they already have some synchros in the field, they can't activate their effects for that turn. And while it's a trap card, it says neither player, so okay, you can't either, but I mean, if you play it on their turn, who gives a shit? So, it has a lot of varieties for that. Pendulum decks, you can stop their plays right there, you can stop their pendulum effect. It has a lot of abilities. I really like it, especially for that you can declare any monster type, Ritual, Synchro, Fusion. It basically is a good card. It's basically an answer to stop all plays. It's like a one-turn Vanities almost, except you get to choose what they're vanitying. Players can still special summon, but not of the selected type, as I already said. But that can really come in to be something. And it can really, I don't know. I feel like this is a card that I'm, like, finally happy about, because it's kind of an answer for things. It's not like a complete answer, it's not destroying them or anything, but it can stop things. And it can also help by completely destroying something. So, I don't know, decks play all sorts of different things now, and a lot of decks have a lot of boss monsters that don't necessarily exceed on Synchro to things or Fusion, but just say if they did. Say that field, stacked up field against you. Instead of Fiendish Chaining or Breakthrough Ring or whatever, one card or something to get rid of its effect that's annoying, you activate this and declare its type, and if he already has a few monsters that type on the field, well, it's out. Also, you could use it for a one-time use too, so it's not like it's completely, you know, worthless. It can be used on one monster if you really needed to, in a pinch. But with that being said, in the state of the game, if somebody has a bunch of monsters stacked up on their side of the field, depending what the circumstances are, you're probably fucked, or you probably already have and you don't have that second chance. But things in this game can always happen, so if there's a stacked field, you can stop it. And I really like this card. I can't say that enough. But it's nothing amazing, but I think it's something to help the game stop all types of decks. It kind of puts them in the tracks without completely hindering, making it unfair almost. Kind of like, yeah, you can play this, but next turn I'm good to go, and it's like, yes, but I've stopped you for this turn. It's kind of a prevention. And the negating effects is also a nice bonus besides the negating the special summons of that direct type. So let me know down below what you think about this card. Is it good, is it not? Like I said, I like it. I like the idea of it. Whether it'll be good, I still have to test it. I just saw it and I thought I'd talk about it, so testing will still have to commence before we get on with that knowledge. But otherwise, let me know thoughts, comments, and strategies to use it, and I'll see you later, guys. Also, by the way, that was my cat that's just curled up in a ball here. She's right in the way. She likes this room, and she's just right where I stand right now. She's really cute. But, yeah, I don't know why that's relevant to you.
Damn. Yeah.